Did in class today here on Friday, 11/8, the 8th is today, yes. We're basically taking a look at the quadratic functions and trying to solve for max and mins. This particular example is going to be something similar we're going to work on Tuesday. We're going to do the business challenge against each other. And so we'll take a look at how do we find the maximum of a curve, and in this particular example, maximum profit. So an automobile manufacturer can produce up to 300 cars per day. The profit made from the sale of these vehicles can be modeled by the expression P of X, where P of X is the profit in dollars and X is the number of automobiles made and sold. So based on this model, we want to find the y-intercept and explain what it means. Find the x-intercept, explain what it means. How many cars should we make to maximize profit, and what should we do to maximize if we've sold that, what is our maximum profit? So we're going to go through those things we did the other night where I want to find our y-intercept. Y-intercept in this case, again, we're just going to plug in that value 0 for x, and when we do that, we'll see that what's left over is that negative 66,000, and so that becomes our y-intercept. Now what that means in this context is if I sell 0 cars, my profit is negative $66,000. So realistically, I've got kind of startup costs, whether it's the rent of this building or labor, but I got some fixed expenses. So if I don't make and sell any cars, I'm losing money as a company. So the next piece we're going to look at is we want to find our x-intercepts. So over the last couple days, we've found several ways to do that. And so I'm going to go ahead and use the quadratic formula because for me that's kind of the ones I like to use. So if we plug in 0 for our profit, we want to know where our x-intercept is. So y is going to be 0. We'll have our equation where our a value is negative 10. Our b value is 3,500. And our c value is negative 66,000. And so as we plug that into our quadratic equation, which let's recall is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And when we do that, we'll see that our x-intercepts are at 20, 0 and at 330, 0. And so in this case, what our x-intercepts mean is if I sell 20 cars, make and sell 20 cars, my company will make $0 profit, or it'll break even. Also, we've talked about how sometimes making too much is going to get expensive. We've got overtime for labor costs. You may run out of materials, so you got to buy more at a more expensive price. But anyways, there's multiple reasons why we could end up losing money by overproducing. And so we'll see that at 330 cars made and sold, we'll also be back at $0 profit. Now we want to go find out where should we work to maximize profit. Well, we discussed that piece of the quadratic formula that'll help us find the axis of symmetry and can help us find our vertex is this negative b over 2a piece. And so when we plug that part in, we see that we come up with 175. Okay, some of us also pointed out in class today, well, it's going to be the middle between my x-intercepts because we have a parabola, which is it's got that reflection piece going on. It's going to be symmetrical left and right. So if I find the average of 20 and 330, it's also 175, so we can identify that piece. So this tells me that to maximize my profit, if I want to get to the top of that parabola, I want to make 175 cars. So I can then take this piece and plug it back into the original equation for x, and I'll see that my profit is going to tell me that the profit of x when I make 175 cars is $240,250. So this tells me that when I sell 175 cars, I'm going to be able to generate a profit of $240,250. So Hope that helps you with tonight. You'll also see things with like projectile heights and trying to find the highest. You'll see other business things as well. So good luck. Have a wonderful 3-day weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday.